I'm Savannah.
And I'm Rachel.
And this is Evolve TV.
Well, we're gonna start by saying 3 things about each other, just for intro to get us started.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna introduce Savannah. We call her Vanna sometimes. She's extremely free-spirited. She's one of a kind, literally. Like her personality is spot on.
Sparkling.
Yes. And she really just doesn't care about what anybody has to say about her because she believes that she is herself. So.
Yeah. We didn't tell each other what we said before this, so this is all just a surprise.
Yeah.
All right, I'm introducing Rachel. I've been friends with Megan for almost a year now, but I just started being friends with Rachel pretty recently. But all that I've known about her since then, I know that she's one of the most passionate people I've ever met. Like with the music that
I'm gonna cry.
we listen to, like, and it's in a good way too. It's not like a creepy, passionate way. Like, she is an amazing photographer. She even has her own website with all the things that she does. It's spot on.
I'm tearing up.
And I love that no matter what you do, you always stick to your guns. I mean, you don't let anyone tell you what to do. It's great.
Wow. My facts suck. I'm going to be introducing Megan. Megan and I have been friends since like 4th grade, so we're going on like 6 years. 6, you'd say?
Yeah.
I've known her since preschool, but she's like one of the funniest person I've ever met. No matter what we do, we always end up laughing, and it's just the best. She, like, along with Savannah, she just doesn't care what people think about her in a good way because she just does what she does and doesn't let comments affect her and stuff. And she's very adventurous. Like, she'll try new things, and she does whatever, like, she feels like would be fun, and just, you know.
Wow, adventurous. That's a new one. Good job. All right, so we're going to start off with our first segment on our show. It's going to be tours, upcoming tours.
We're going to be talking about bands that are coming, that obviously tours, where they're coming around us, and just about the bands and everything.
So the first tour we're going to talk about will be introduced by Rachel.
This tour is called RIOT Fest, and though they're not coming to Ohio, the closest they're coming is to Chicago. It's a huge weekend festival. There's going to be so many bands. For some that people might know, La Dispute, Chelsea Grin, Of Mice and Men, Bring Me the Horizon, Rise Against, The Used, Weezer, Taking Back Sunday, Slayer, and We Came as Romans. Those are just a few, and there are so many more too. So if you like music, then this is something you need to go to. It's September 12th through the 14th in Chicago, like I said. 3-day passes are sold out, but they have 2-day passes Friday and Saturday for $150. They have 2-day passes for Friday and Sunday for $150. 2-day passes Saturday and Sunday for $150. 1-day passes Saturday, $75. 1-day passes Sunday, $75. So you need to go to that. If you travel for shows, or if you can get a ride somehow, if you drive, you need to go to that because that is going to be an awesome show. And I would definitely go if I could, but I can't.
And that's why Ohio sucks.
Well, we still have Metal Fest and
Yeah,
Rock
we
on
have
the
Metal
Range.
Fest and Rock on the Range.
And tours come here a lot. And we have APMAs. So, like, just because we don't have Riot Fest.
And we have a tornado going on right now.
Yeah, there's just a tornado right now, but that's not going to stop us.
No way. All right, the next tour we want to talk about is Being as an Ocean and Assyria. They're coming September 23rd to Cleveland. They're going to be at the Agora Ballroom. And this tour is basically their tour that is all about their newest album, How We Both Wondrously Perish. Members Tyler Ross, Joel Cortocchio, Ralph Syka, Connor Dennis, and Michael McGough are proud to say when How We Both Wondrously Perish came out, they charted 57 on the 200 Billboard charts. This is when they decided to saddle back up into another tour, surfacing all of the U.S. So that's really exciting, and it's good for them because a lot of melodic hardcore bands don't make it to Billboard charts because they're so overlooked, because they're definitely their own type.
Yeah, and I just started listening to Being as an Ocean because of Megan, and they're such a good band, and you should really check them out if you haven't heard of them. When are they from America? Where are they from?
They're from I'm pretty sure they're from like Alabama.
What?
So
Yeah, they're from Alabama.
I thought they
Really?
were. I don't know.
I thought, I don't know. Are they newer band? Like, I don't even know facts. Are they,
Well, I know some of them are from Alabama, but they like migrated towards California.
but are they like newer in the music scene, or how long?
Oh
have they
yeah,
been doing it?
they're definitely newer. They've had their first full length album was named Dear God that dropped in 2011.
So yeah, that's only like 3 years.
Yeah, they're
So-
definitely a newer band. They don't really have many EPs or anything. They just like totally dropped an album.
But they're really good, so check them out because I've heard a few songs and they're really good.
Glorious.
Yeah.
All right, our third tour is Rise Against. They are a fantastic band. I'm a huge fan. They're pretty much what got me into like this music genre. They're like the modern flag bearers of punk rock. They are currently on tour in support of their newest album, The Black Market. They've always been political, but this album exceeds previous cynicism on all of their records. But their hit single, I Don't Want to Be Here Anymore, tackles issues in the Middle East and human rights. And I think that if you love music and you love politics, well, no one really loves politics, but if you want to change in politics, then Rise Against is a band for you because, I mean, they're just so outspoken on the issues going on in our world, which is what we need right now. And on top of it, they're just fantastic musicians. But they will be in Columbus at Jacobs Pavilion on the 25th of this month, which is soon. And
I've never listened to them. Are they old? Like, I don't know about any of these bands.
early 2000s they
Yeah.
started. This is like, I don't know, their 7th album.
Yeah, they've definitely worked hard to where they are now.
Aren't they on tour with Touche Amore too? I'm pretty sure it said that on the poster.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think it's Rise Against and Touche More.
That's are they like Touche Amore at all?
No.
That's weird. Yeah, but those also Touche Amore and Rise Against, two bands you should check out.
No, Touche More is with Neck Deep.
No, they're not.
And Real Friends.
No,
No?
pretty sure it was on the Rise Against poster.
Oh.
We don't know anything about this.
That's why we have a TV show about it.
Yeah. No, but yeah, Touche Amore, they're really good. They're really good. They're so good.
Yes. So, moving on from not knowing who they're going to be with, we have Neck Deep coming to Scully's in Columbus, Ohio on September 28th. This British generic pop punk band has wiped the nation of pop punk music with their newest album, Wishful Thinking, and is now going on their second U.S. tour. And that's a lot since they've came from England.
Oh yeah, they are not even, like, they're newer too.
Yes, they have very, very young members, the youngest being 20, which is not that young, but still for bands.
Yeah, didn't they start when they were in high school?
Yeah. The young members of the band, Ben Barlow, Phil Thorpe, Danny Washington, Lloyd Roberts, and Matt West, are in total love with all of their fans and can't wait to meet everyone again and everything.
Neck Deep also played at the APMAs. We saw him live too. Did you see him at Warped Tour?
Oh, of course.
So she's
yeah.
seen him twice and I've seen him once.
I've seen them once as well.
They're really good live. Like, the crowd goes crazy too for them.
Yeah, and they're not like a
just
crazy
so-
band, but their crowds are amazing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
so good.
They're extremely involved.
When I
with
saw them,
everything.
I drove 13 hours from Minnesota and then just got dropped off from Minnesota to see them. So I was exhausted, so I didn't like go hard or anything. I just kind of stood in the back.
I was so pumped to see them, and then I would like turn around, and Rachel would be in the back like,
I don't know, at Warped Tour I saw them with my best friend, and we were
I wasn't with you.
in the front. Yeah, you're not. Yeah. We were in the front, and right in the middle. It was great. It's one of the best shows I've ever been to, experience-wise.
I was watching her the whole time because I was trying to get her attention.
No,
But
you
she was
weren't.
just, yes, I was.
Right.
I was trying to get her attention, but she was like, the whole time.
So check out Neck Deep too. If you like pop punk, they're definitely one of like the main pop punk bands, I think.
They're fabulous.
They're really good. And they're British, so that's just a plus. Just watch interviews. You know.
No.
They're great guys. They had a foam sword fight with me and my friends, so that was fun.
All right, our next tour is Balance and Composure with
That one's
me and
exciting.
You are going to, I think.
We hope. We're
No,
trying.
We're going.
We're going.
Yeah. And I don't really know if it's possible to put Balance and Composure into like a distinct genre because
They're like just
yeah,
different.
they're weird. And it's
I don't
great.
know. Yeah.
But I think that's really what music needs right now because like I don't know about you guys, but I'm so sick of genre bashing with people and like, oh, you listen to pop punk, you can't listen to metalcore. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
so with
stupid.
something without a genre, you can't do that because they're like, oh, you just can't listen to that. I don't know what it's called, but you just can't.
Can't do it. Mm-mm. They're kind of melodic, aren't they?
Kind of in a way, I think. More like melodic pop punk, maybe. Like not even.
Can we stop trying to put them in there?
I know, I've tried.
It's just weird.
It's impossible.
If we figure that out, we'll come back to you on that.
They will be in town September 26th, which is the day after Rise Against. So, I'm gonna
Yeah,
die.
hopefully we get to go though, because that's going to be an awesome show because that band is so good, and I think that they would be amazing live, and the crowd would probably be really amazing.
Oh yeah.
Because it's at the Grog Shop too, which is also an awesome venue for like not underground, but like smaller music. And
Because it's such a small place, you feel
it's awesome.
connected to the members and stuff.
It's great.
All right.
The next tour, well, it's not really a tour, but Tiny Moving Parts is coming to Toledo, which is like 2 hours away, which like not too bad, I guess. But they're coming to Toledo Saturday on September 13th, and it's a free show. There's going to be over 50 live performers. It's like a festival, art and music festival. There's going to be art vendors. There's going to be food trucks and food vendors. There's going to be a few stages set up. It's going to have so much to do, and it's all free too. And since a lot of the bands that are going are actually good bands, and it's free, like why not go? It's awesome. So we're trying to go to that, but we don't know because it's pretty far away and we can't drive. So, but yeah, that should be good. There's lots of stuff to do, and it's free, like I said, which I think is amazing because Tiny Moving Parts is a great band, and for that to be free, that's awesome.
And it's also great because, it's an art festival as well, and we're all artists.
Yeah, well, they are.
You're a photographer.
You're an
that
artist.
counts.
That's
Yeah, I guess.
photographer.
But also, Tiny Moving Parts, I just started listening to them like not even a week ago, but I'm already in love with them. They're so good. And if you listen to La Dispute, then you would like Tiny Moving Parts. They're new, that's pretty much just listen to them.
All right, so next up is our segment on new releases and previous released albums. So,
Album,
Like
recent release albums and
yeah.
to come new release
All right,
Albums.
so
albums.
starting off is Maddie Mullins. Yes, this is a name, but it's a self-titled album. Memphis Mayfire frontman Maddie Mullins has announced his debut solo album. The self-titled album will be released September 23rd via Rise Records. Along with the album announcement, Mullins also released his first single, My Dear, which can be streamed via Rise Records YouTube channel. So you can check that out. If you like Memphis Mayfire, they're so dedicated to their fans and their meanings to their songs, and they all have just real life experiences that they can relate to and put in songs that all of their fans can be like, wow, dang.
I think Maddie's an awesome vocalist too, that he can like sing and scream. He can do like anything that a vocalist like should do. And they're awesome writers, and their band Memphis Mayfire, we've seen them twice and they're amazing live, and Maddie puts on an awesome show, and he's like his recorded voice is the same as his like live voice, and they're so good live.
And he's such a sweetie.
He's so nice.
He cares, not only cares, but he cares about his wife so much. It's insane, and that's just really cute to see.
And their dog.
Yeah, the dog.
All right, the next album to come out may seem familiar to you. It's Jimmy World, but they are re-releasing their 1999 hit album. I honestly think they're like pop punk pioneers, kind of like Blink-182. They're reinstating this album because it's their 10-year anniversary, and they are really well known for condemning radio and their hit song "Your New Aesthetic," which is included on the Clarity album. And I think that they're not a classic band, but for the music that we listen to today, they definitely had an impact on anything that's come out since then. They're an amazing, amazing band.
Yeah, they're the roots of pop punk, just like Metallica and Slayer and things like that, or bands like that are the root of rock and everything else.
I've never listened to them, so I couldn't weigh in my opinion on that, but I'll check them out.
Fair enough.
The next album that has already came out is The Color Morale, Hold On, Pain Ends. It came out September 2nd, and it's their like third or fourth album. I have no idea, but I got the album because like they're an amazing band. I've been listening to them for like a year and a half, and they are so good. The vocalist, Garrett, he is amazing, and the new album, their older albums are more metal, but the newer one is a lot slower than their older ones. But it's like really good, and the lyrics are amazing. There's 12 songs on it, and you should listen to it. And I don't know.
The Color Morale, I had never heard of them when I went to Warped Tour this year, but I ended up not being able to see Attila, and I went to their show instead, the Color Morale. And they're the most genuine people you could ever meet. Like on stage, I mean, it was a small crowd.
I didn't get to see the Color Morale. I don't know why. I didn't
get to see the Color Morale because it was either the Color Morale, Parkway Drive, or Attila, and I'm like, wow, I love Attila.
Yeah, I don't even know why I missed them. I don't know. I don't remember, but I know.
Well, you definitely missed out.
Right after their set, I was conveniently at their merch table buying a shirt, so I got to meet Garrett, the singer, and he is so nice. He literally had like a line. He said he was meeting people for 3 hours, and he had a genuine long conversation with everyone.
That's great.
And
I mean,
he's so
you don't
nice.
see that anymore.
Same with the members of Chelsea Grin. My boyfriend waited in that line for